Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today we've got Madam Glam's Pot of Gold collection, which is their new March collection. So these are based around St Patricks Day colours. Guys, look at those greens. I'm not a massive fan of greens, but I'm liking these. They're well smart, especially that sparkly one. So this orange one is called Orange Poppy. Then the yellowy one is called Lucky Charm. For the greens, we've got Little Secret, Good Look, and then this gorgeous, superly sparkly one is called Shamrock Glow, which is my favourite one. So it's a green and silver, really fine glitter. It's beautiful. So Madam Glam gels, you get 15ml in your glass bottles. You got your swatch on the top, your ingredients on the back, if anyone wants to screenshot those. You've also got your directions on the back as well. So these cure for 1 minute in an LED light and 2 minutes in a UV light. They're also vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free formula, palm oil-free and hema-free. Amazing quality gels, guys. Amazing quality. So my swatch sticks are all ready to go. So I'm going to speed the swatching up on these, play a little bit of music, and then I want to do a little design with them. Oh, wow, guys, look at that Shamrock Glow. Beautiful. One coat as well. That gel is cram-packed full of glitter. So I'm going to give that a cure for 1 minute. So that is them all swatched, guys. That is what they look like with a coat of Madam Glam's No Wipe Shiny top coat on the top half and the Velvet Matte top coat on the bottom half. I really, really like that Shamrock Glow. I really like that Little Secret as well. That's a beautiful colour green, isn't it? Really nice, pretty shade. So, I want to do a little design using them now. So, obviously, with this collection being based around St Patrick's Day, I want to do a St Patrick's Day design. So I've pulled out my red iguana hand. I've slid in some full cover nail tips that are already pre-coloured because I wanted this as a base colour anyway. And I've pulled out Shamrock Glow. I'm going to add a little bit of that to my palette, like that. Then I've pulled out my Madam Glam striping brush. Really nice brush this is. And I'm going to paint some French tips on the pinky nail and the pointer finger. Guys, this glitter gel polish is, like I said earlier, cram-packed full of glitter. It's really nice to do nail art with. You'll find a lot of glitter gel polishes, because they don't have much glitter in them, you really struggle to do nail art with them. But look how well this is covering on this tip. I only had to do one coat as well. Really, really impressed. Love it. And I'm going to give them a cure for 60 seconds. So now I've pulled out a little bit of Little Secret and pop that on the palette, and a little bit of Good Look. I'm going to pop some of that on my palette. Pulled out Madam Glam's dotting tool. Really nice tiny dotting tool this is. And we're going to paint some 4-leaf clovers dotted about all over this nail. So to do 4-leaf clovers with a dotting tool is really easy, guys. So you just do 2 little dots, and you want 4 lots of these 2 dots. And we're just going to turn these 2 little dots into a heart. Can you see what I'm doing there? Now, this would have been so much easier if I'd have just left these one colour, but I wanted to make these a little bit more complicated and ombre the 2 greens together. So I'm starting off by doing the top of the heart first, which is the outside of the leaves. Pull them down into a point. So I like to start it off a little bit smaller than I'm actually going to have each leaf, because you can see here it's not very neat, it's not very even, but as I go to make these leaves bigger, I can kind of even it up and make it look more equal, if you know what I mean. So I'm just using that darker green first, and then once I'm happy with the outside of the leaves, I'm going to then go in with the lighter green. See, I know what I did wrong on this one. It was because I didn't do them dots even. Them dots really needed to be the same all the way round. But this next one that I'm going to show you me doing, I think was a much better way of getting it even. But you'll see when I come to do the next one. So now we're going in with that lighter green. And all I'm doing is painting the point of the bottom of the heart, which is the inner part of the leaf. Wow, I feel like I'm really struggling to explain myself today, guys. I'm hoping you can see what I'm trying to explain. But yeah, I'm finding it really hard to explain today what I'm doing. And I didn't cure that darker green, guys, before I went in with this lighter green either, because I want them 2 colours to kind of blend and ombre together. It's best to leave the gels wet and let them soak into each other. I'm now just blending them 2 colours together with my detailer brush. Once I'm happy with the blends, then I should give that a flash cure in the lamp for 10 to 15 seconds. That way, if I make any mistakes, I haven't got to worry about rubbing it all off and starting again. So on this one, you'll see I'm starting off with the lighter green first, and I'm doing 4 dots first. Then I'm going in with my dotting tool, and above them single dots, I'm going in with 2 dots with the darker green. Now, can you see them dots are a lot more equal, a lot more even. So much better doing it this way, I think. So now I've pulled my detailer brush out, and I'm just doing what I did in that first one and pulling them 2 dots into a point, but this time I'm pulling them into that lighter green. I did have to add a little bit more lighter green once I was happy with the shape of these leaves, but I just found that was such an easier way of doing it than what the first one was. So I'm going to speed the rest of this bit up. I'll let you get on and watch, guys, because I think it's easier for you to watch than what it is for me to explain. I'm really struggling to explain what I'm doing. So I'll speed the rest of this up. I did do a couple more off camera as well, just to save time. But once I'm happy with them, I'll give them a full cure for 60 seconds. So that's where we've got to so far. Now I'm going to use the Madam Glam's black gel paint. I'm going to pop a little bit of that on my palette. And the Madam Glam's white gel paint. Pop a little bit of that on my palette. Now on this ring finger now, I'm going to paint a black pot. So I'm just using the Madam Glam's striping brush and the black gel paint to start with. Now I've mixed a little bit of white into that black and made a dark grey. And I'm just going to paint the rim of that black pot. I wanted that a little bit lighter, just so it looks like it's standing out a little bit more. Then paint the feet with the black and give that a cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm using the Madam Glam's base coat and I'm just adding a teeny tiny bit on the top of that pot. Then I'm not going to cure that just yet, because into that uncured base coat I'm adding some gold glitter. So this is just a gold hex mix. It's got a bit of fine in there, some small hex and some medium hexes. Like that. And then I'll give that a cure in the lamp for the 60 seconds and that will hold that glitter all in place. So now I want to paint a rainbow. So I'm using the Madam Glam's red gel paint to start with. And then for the orange, I'm going to use Orange Poppy. I'm only going to show you me painting these first two colours, guys, and then the other colours I'll do off camera. But I am going to show you the colours, what I'm using. So now I'm using the Madam Glam's white gel paint and the dotting tool. I've done 3 dots. And now I'm using a really fine detailer brush what I've got. And I'm going to pull sideways, upwards, the other side, and then downwards to paint a 4-pointed star. Do the other 2 off camera. And give that a cure for 60 seconds. Now we're just going to finish these off with the Madam Glam's No Wipe Shiny top coat. Again, I'll just show you me doing this one now, guys. And then that will be them all finished. And that is what they look like all finished. What do you think? It's not my best artwork, I must admit, but I still think they look alright. I think they're cute. I really like them nail beds. I love that glitter gel polish. That is stunning. That Madam Glam top coat is super glossy as well, isn't it, guys? I would have buffed over these and give them another coat of top coat just to make them more smoother if I'd have done them on my nails. Because it's the practice hand, I didn't bother. So that's the swatches again, one last time. I think they're all really, really pretty colours, aren't they? Yeah, I like them. And that is all the gels. So like I said, guys, this is Madam Glam's new March collection called Potto Gold. I'll leave the link to the Madam Glam website pinned in my comments. I have got a massive 35% off discount code for Madam Glam as well. I'll leave that pinned in my comments also. I'll leave the names to all the gels and all the products that I've used today in my description box, like I normally do. And I think that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.